Hello Virgo, welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm Nicole. Virgo, this is going to be your mid-month November reading. Stop and think what month it was. I'm going to spew quickly what Spirit gave me before I turn the camera on. You're only as good as the company that you keep. And I heard, just sit down and spend time with me. Very interesting energies. It's almost like a mask is being removed. This energy feels very, very different than the last couple of months of readings that I've done for you guys. So I'm really curious to see how this comes out with the cards and Spirit speaking with me and through me. But it's a very interesting dynamic as well. So we're going to touch base on that. We really are. There's something about the hands as well. I don't know. We're gonna see. But Virgo, quickly, I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers, all the new, the likes, the shares, the comments, those who have donated, booked personal readings. For the subscribers that have been with me for some time, I appreciate all of you. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the ways you support the channel. Virgo, again, mid-month, this will be for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus cross watcher. If that is you, discern the messages accordingly, flip the rules as they need to be applied, and do not force anything to fit. I feel like an auctioneer. All right, Virgo, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on with you guys, how these energies that I picked up on already. Oh, courage come to play. Courage sitting out in the sideways position. I did get a feeling of, obviously we're in the, in the U.S., we're in Thanksgiving season, so a lot of holiday time, starting to spend time with others around us, so that creates different dynamics of bringing all those energies together, right? Courage comes out sideways. We got guardianship, and what I heard was about kids. So you could be spending time with kids, grandkids at this time as well, other people's children that you're close with, right? Somebody could be coming in from a distance with children. This is just kind of like side message kind of stuff throughout November, where you could feel like you have to be responsible for those kids somehow. May not be quite your cup of tea. Could be, everybody's different, on their perspective of stuff. But I feel like here, Virgo, we have 2 6s and a 10. Tailspin. What is that about tailspin? Guys, your energy feels tired. It really does feel tired to me. The holidays for some of us, right, are just, it's exhausting. Call it for what it is. But I do feel like there's this idea around some stillness, or the need for things to be still, right? It's just going to depend. Hearing, oh, it's almost like it's weird how it's coming in. When you're having a conversation, somebody tells you something, and you're like, oh, okay. It's kind of like that acknowledgement. You're like making acknowledgments of something here. But you're listening, you're carefully listening into something, but this courage coming out in the sideways position, the way that they feel like they keep pushing my energy away from it to come into that energy is like, it's almost like blocked. So we're going to pull the other cards. We're going to just get right to it here and see what's happening. I just feel like you guys are like somebody wanting to sit down and watch TV, watch movies, just wanting to disconnect and wanting to do it with somebody in particular. And this could be more than one person. This could be a family kind of setting, but that's how this is coming in for me. All right, for Virgo, Spirit, for mid-November. I just said, with somebody specific. Some of you could have started a partnership about 6 months ago. A new one. This person may be flighty, kind of, sort of. Maybe some Gemini energy, doesn't have to be. But I feel like you feel like you're not getting their attention. You're not getting your needs met by a specific person, or even Gemini. And side note, as I say that, we're going into this Gemini full moon. So Think back to what started 6 months ago. Let's go there. Okay, really, really think about that. Because this could be a finality of things, but I feel like there's this longing of wanting somebody's attention, needing somebody's attention, not having enough when it comes to this person. They're not giving, they're not reciprocal. They could be out wandering off, doing their own thing, coming and going as they please, which is fine. Like, they're, I would assume, an adult, right? They can come and go unless you're dealing with your children as they please. But it's like, even if you're dealing with like teenage kids, like, everybody could feel really disconnected and nobody wants to speak up about it. Nobody wants to say, it's like the big elephant in the room that nobody wants to address. And it's like, you could be trying to get somebody to spend quality time, and like, they might be there, but they might be scrolling through their phone, right? Or they might be, you know, piddling with something. It's like, their attention is just not on you where you would like it to be. Okay, so there, that message took a hot second to get out, but it came through. All right, so for Virgo spirit, what does Virgo need to know mid-November? Be patient with me, guys. Sometimes like, my guides have a way of like long way around it, and it's funny because when I talk, sometimes just a normal conversation, I take the long way around. I gotta explain every detail, so it's I get it honestly, apparently. All right, so with that, let's see, Virgo. Victory comes out in the reverse. So there's a blockage here again. There's some blockages across the board here, Virgo. The letter V, anxiety coming out sideways. You guys are very, very back and forth. Two of Pentacles kind of energy. Second chakra is that sacral chakra, our desires, our emotions, you know, and how they relate to the external world. I'm not surprised to see this card, given everything that I just said, which I'm not going to repeat at the moment. What else for Virgo? Mid-November spirit. Mid-November for Virgo. What do they need to know? What's coming? What's coming? What's coming? The spirit is saying this is a secondary pause. Healer of the ages. Okay. Going back, I don't know why you, like, when I read, I want you guys to understand this. When I read, it's not mine to know, right? I become a conduit, an open channel. I deliver the message. I disconnect. It's not for me. I will tell you that 9 out of 10 times I do not ever go back and listen to these messages that I put on YouTube. It's not mine to know. It's for you guys. Your readings, though, have stuck with me very heavily because I feel like there's a lot of deceit and deception, and as a Scorpio, we don't trust, right? That's me. So I pay attention to that stuff, and that's the connection that I'm having with this energy of what you guys have been dealing with. So if these are partnerships, work situations, to me, if this is at home in this family type setting, or the desire or the longing of this attention, this is telling me this is more interconnected to you. This is more on a personal level. So, you know, this could be a relationship, you as a parent and then your children. This could be your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your partner, your whatever, right? So you place this where it fits, like I always say, but, ooh, power just clicked. But the lights are flashing on and off in here. Did you see that? Hot and cold, on and off. Is it ever consistent? Is their energy, like, I got the chills right now. Is what they're giving to you, and I feel like I'm going to come down on you guys a little bit here. Is it consistent? If you're not getting what it is that you need, if it's on again, off again, why? If it's yes, I'm here today and gone tomorrow, why? Like, because I don't really feel like, Virgo, like, you guys might have some good days with this person. You might have some not so great days. You might have hostilities on the bottom. There is this constant back and forth, and when Doors to Romance comes out, I feel like this is going to be yet another cycle. And I'm going to say this, I realize that not all of you are going through this, but whomever is dealing with this kind of energy, sun, moon, rising, Venus, pay attention. This has got to close. And for whatever reason, this has stayed in my focus when I read for you guys. Like, someone's got to break this cycle. You're going from no success, sometimes in anxiety, sometimes not. It starts to change up and then it goes right back to it. Your emotional desires, your creative expression, your sexual desires, the way you portray yourself to the world. I will say you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio. Sacral chakra is connected to Cancer and Scorpio. Feeling appreciative for when they do give just a smidge, when they make you a sandwich, when they talk to you for 10 minutes, it's like, oh, I'm so thankful I had those moments. And kudos to you for being thankful for those little things, but you're being breadcrumbed. Healer of the ages in reverse. This situation is not clearing up. There's no other way to put that. And then doors to romance, oh, we're back on good terms again. We had a night of passion in the bedroom, but then you've got hostility. You've got strategy. And by God, is your intuition telling you this connection is not fucking healthy. This is not love. This is codependency. This is control. This is chains, bondage, false. It does not serve you. And if I could reach through the camera, Virgo, if you're the one dealing with this stuff, I could just shake you and go, listen to me. Listen. Know that you are worth more than to be treated this way. A relationship is never going to be 100%. You know, like, not every day is going to be rainbows and butterflies is what I mean by that. But when you have somebody who comes in and goes out and doesn't stay consistent in their efforts, it does not work. It's no different than your garden. If you go out and you plant a garden and you only go out, I don't know, every 3 weeks and water your garden, what the hell's going to happen? It's giving it just enough to kind of keep it there, but it's dying off. Relationships are no different. Partnerships are no different. The connections with your kids are no different. If you're not watering them, if you're not nurturing them, if you're not giving to them, they are going to die. It is the inevitable, and you can take 5 minutes to go out and talk to your plants and water them, and then go back in 3 weeks and then look at them and go, gosh, they're brown again. Water them, give them just enough life to keep them going for a little longer. It is not enough. And it was yesterday's reading, I think. For the daily, I said, it's not enough. This is not enough for you. I mean, if you want to play small, 13:31 on the clock, if you want to play small and you're okay with living like this, that's where your confidence is okay, at least I had today. But what about tomorrow? And the next day? And the next day? And 10 years down the line? Because your heart wants something more than this. You deserve something more than this, but you have to believe that. Okay? Now that I've given you all a lecture, oh, goodness. Like, I hate to see people living in this kind of energy because I've been there. I've been there. Right? That's the thing. I can empathize with this because I've been there. And it's not enough. You are going to eventually go through complete and utter hell for not valuing yourself. For not establishing healthy boundaries with somebody that says, we're going to do this all the time or we're not doing this at all. Yeah. There's your lecture. So now I'm going to move on to the cards. Like, I feel that energy attached to this. I see this. I've seen this for you guys. If you're dealing with the same person or if you've started another relationship with somebody and you're seeing, excuse me, the same things play out, heads up. I'm going to tell you, Virgo, you're the 6th sign in the zodiac. Courage, 42, breaks down to a 6. 33 breaks down to a 6. 51 breaks down to a 6. 15 breaks down to a 6. And 15 and 51 are reflected. But here's the thing. Somebody here is not learning because they're opposite sides of one another. Because the one is in the reverse. You've got 2 9s and 2 10s. There is a completion trying to happen. The end of this is nearing. And it's like, if you don't put an end to this, Tower moment. And I want to say to you, I've said that before, this is like a build-up. Sag just, I think, went through this in some way. You're going to have a massive shakeup if you don't make changes. Because it's like, whatever has happened in the past, whatever lies, false, and I'm hearing lies, false narratives, storytelling, deception, deceit, anger, hostilities that have been carried, it's just building up more and more and more and more and more. Okay? You guys are going to hate me after this reading, but, you know, like, understand this is for your, like, I'm trying to help you. I'm truly, genuinely, from my loving heart space, trying to help you guys see that if this is your story, you can't keep doing this. You cannot keep doing this. Ace of Cups. Where does my love lie? Where is the loyalty and the love to make this successful? They're really questioning. Spirit is bringing up the questioning. Or have you become a guardian of taking care of somebody when they need you? If it's not your own children, are you taking care of another adult who just refuses to take care of themselves? Whether it's financially, emotionally, mentally, physically. What is it? There's truth. There's truth behind this. Spirit is saying. It's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. What is this victory for Virgo? Ace of Pentacles. Six of Swords comes out sideways. You guys know the Chariot. I definitely can't Syrian energy on this reading. I feel like the person you're dealing with has major Cancer placements in their chart. I'm going to be honest with you. You yourself know. Like, you've planted the seeds to stay. You've planted the seeds to go. And you know, with that Six of Swords coming out sideways in the Chariot, that you need to move on. Eight of Cups on the bottom. You know, in order for you to truly be the Star, the Ten of Cups, are you kidding me? Like, in order for you to be truly freaking happy, you have got to walk away from this situation. You have to. Your happiness depends on you walking away. 3 cards of massive movement. The Six of Swords, the Chariot, the Eight of Cups. Your happiness is being blocked by the decisions that you are making to stay. That Two of Swords we see underneath there. It's time to check out on this. And you could love and come from this space, Virgo, of this very loyal energy of love. Because, like, you've dedicated, you've committed, you've believed in something for so long that you just, it's almost like you've become numb to how this person is. It's just like, well, it's just another day with so-and-so. We've done this for 20 years, 30 years, 10 years, whatever it's been. So I'm just going to keep doing what I've always done. This is just another day. And it's like life is passing you by. Anxiety card, Spirit. It's very strong. The World card. I think you've let go of the idea of having open communication a lot of the time. This person could demand attention, that they have to kind of take the forefront. They could be very commanding in their energy. They may come off like they always have something to say, but honestly what comes out of their mouth is garbage. Because there's no substance to it. It might be drama, it might be cattiness, it might be talking bad about the guys at work, whoever, right? Like, whatever this is, And they're so miserable. 10 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles. You could start to see this affecting your finances. Like this stuff trickles into, it's like poison. It's cancer. It just spreads. It spreads through every area of life. And it's like all you can focus on is your work. If I just keep working, if I just keep focused on these things that I like, if I keep distracting myself, if I keep giving them the attention, then maybe all of this will just clear itself up. This is not going to just go away. It doesn't just get up and go, okay? The second chakra, what is this about for Virgo mid-November? Like your heart just wants to be nourished. Your heart wants to be loved. You deserve to be loved. King of Swords, Ace of Swords, your truth, right? A truth coming through. Here's the thing. 2 of Swords. You know the truth. You know damn well, without hesitancy, there you are, that you know the devil you're playing with. I know this. God knows this. Spirit knows this. Whoever you subscribe to, you know this. And the King of Swords is like, you emotionally disconnect. Like that is your way of truth. Is to go like this constant, I keep getting the 1s and the 2s, constantly starting over, and it constantly leads back to this space of indecision. It is forever the cycle and the spiral of hard realizations, which then sends you back into to stay or to go. My desire sits with this situation. My emotions sit with this situation. My truth is, I don't know what to do with this situation. You're getting burnt by it every time. You're burning yourself, and then you're allowing this other person to burn you too. But if I just keep trying, even if it's a little, this is karmic. This is a karmic understanding. I would say to you, I don't think that the full reading will resonate with you guys. But check out Sagittarius, because I talked a little bit about, their situation. And I don't know that, again, the whole reading is not going to resonate. But there are parts to this about the healing work that I think would be beneficial to you. But you also are aware that it's like a constantly sleeping with one eye open. You got to keep your eyes on everything. What are they doing? Where are they going? Who are they with? You can't ever truly focus on anything else, because you've got to be focused on the truth at hand as to what's going on. And then this could even be some gaslighting and manipulation that's happening here too. That you see something and they tell you it was done differently. They give you their version of events rather than the truth. So be mindful. I don't know who you guys have been dealing with, but I tell you, that tower moment's coming. There it is. As much as this appreciation is here, I'm also hearing regret. Virgo, oh my God. When I started doing YouTube readings, this was never like what I wanted to focus on, but it's here. One of you, and I'm going to go so far as, if not the both of you. I don't think so much you, Virgo, is the other person here, but this Tower, the Emperor, the 3 of Cups, somebody is getting their wants, needs, desires met somewhere else, and the truth is absolutely being illuminated. You already know this. And some of you could go so far as to feel responsible for that, because it's like, well, if I would have done this, if I would have done that, if I would have given more, had I done this and that, and had I started over and done all of these things this way, maybe they wouldn't feel this way. Maybe I wouldn't feel this way. You're making yourself feel like you brought this on yourself. And I'm going to tell you, for as long as you've stayed and put up with it, if this is your story, you did. You know, like hard, cold facts here, like you did. You brought it on yourself because you continue to entangle with somebody who is constantly going out, constantly doing their own thing, constantly playing by their own rules. You know, and it's like, you know, we don't have the right to restrict anybody, but it's like someone else, third party, right? I don't like the third party thing, but it's there. Was like, I'll come in, I'll take you out. You know, this person could have been complaining to other people about what you don't do for them. And so, you know, somebody sees it as competition. Someone's like, ooh, here's a chance for me to prove my power, my control, my, you know, my emperor arrogant ways, and step up and go, oh, let me take you out. Let's meet up. Let's do this. And this person takes them up on this offer. You're stuck with the repercussions of their decisions. And then you're blaming yourself for it. Why? They made a conscious decision. Healer of the Ages in the reverse. There is a blockage here. Four of Pentacles. Do I hold on or do I let go? Oh, Virgo. Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Maybe this is that tower moment that you need. There's a lot of communication going on right now with Mars energy, Mercury energy as well. This could be the communication that you need. There's something about the communication of this holding on and letting go that is pushing you even further to the point of finally letting go. To let go of something is to love yourself when it's not working for you. Let it go. And I know, right? Shut up, Nicole. It's easier said than done. Like, I don't want to hear it, right? I know this. Don't deny yourself the right of self-love. You've got to, like, in the healing note, ask yourself why. Where did you learn that this behavior was acceptable? That just enough to keep you hanging on and hooked, line and sinker, was okay. You really have got to build the confidence here. You're not there to be somebody's caretaker. You're there to be somebody's partner in life. Okay? The burden of this, this could absolutely lead to divorce because of third party. If you're married, this could very well lead to a divorce. Like, there's so much pain wrapped around the energy you guys have been carrying for so long. I don't even know how you're doing it anymore. I don't even know how you're doing it. It's done. It's a done deal. It's been a done deal. It's been a done deal for a while. What is this Doors to Romance, Spirit? Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. King of Wands. The very second that you choose to walk away from this, your entire world is going to change, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. You walk into an asserted sense of self and stability for you. You will then have, like, if you've seen trouble in your finances, your work, your sleep, your overall health, the second this comes to a close and you make that conscious choice, your entire life is going to change. But you have to make that conscious decision. You have to decide that this is enough. I'm not doing this anymore. I want happiness. I want fulfillment. I want the world to turn in my favor. I want the wheel to turn in my favor. I want to reap everything that I've given out. God, I want to get that back in return. Someone that, you know, this tower with this gratitude, the Emperor, the Three of Cups, is somebody doesn't appreciate anything. They might say they do. They might talk the talk, but they're not walking the walk. Everything is going to change for you the second you walk away, the second that you start anew, because this person has no desire to play nice except for when they need something. And again, like, I've seen this. I thought we were going to go off on something else in the beginning of this reading. I thought, oh, good. But this courage, go back to the beginning, you have to step into your power. If it does not work, it is time to let it go. It has brought nothing but failures, heartbreak, pain, confusion. That is no way to live. It's given you a complex. That's what it's done. It's given you a complex on whether or not you can trust people. It's made you question your value and your worth. 13, or it was 31:13 on the clock, and we had the 15:15 here. Oh, 15, devil energy. 13, death card. I'm telling you, end this. You know, I don't typically sit here and go, this is what you need to do. But if this is your situation, like, you don't need me to tell you, because innately, like, you know, this does not work. This is not good. This is not okay. Like, and understand that this person might be salty when it's said and done. You didn't do it. They did it. Let them be salty. Don't act stupid. You know? 5, change. You need to heal the heart. Healing the heart space. Virgo, if you've already gone through this, kudos to you for getting out of it and working on you. Because God, you totally deserve it. To put up with this, you totally deserve it. And cross watcher, like, if this 3223, if this is you, and this card being 23, if this is you, and this is what's happened, let them go. Like, I'm not judging. Like, we all do things for different reasons. And sometimes we have to do those things so that we understand something later on about ourselves. So there's no judgment here. But if you want something else or need something else, go somewhere else. Heal. Both sides need to heal from this. You can't go back in time. You can't change it. You can't undo it. But what you can do is move forward. Spirit, any other advice for the sign of Virgo? Sacred reverence. Beautiful message from Spirit, guys. Sacred reverence. This is about loving you, being your own key to unlock your soul's potential. A deep breath. Yes, this feels immensely heavy, but it's immensely healing. What is sacred to you? What is the most beautiful thing to you? What is the greatest gift of love in your eyes? And sit with that. And I'm going to tell you, I feel like a lot of you, once you have this revelation within of what love stands up, or what love means to you, or stands as, or is, the tears are going to flow. There's a lot of built up hurt there. Let that emotion flow. Let it come out, because that becomes stuck and stagnant within us, and it creates disease and all kinds of stuff. Let it go. You're going to draw new boundaries and new conclusions on how you deal with things and people in the future, in all areas of life. But right now, it's to allow your body to physically heal from the stressors that it's been under, from the trauma that you feel like you've sustained, and you have sustained during this time, because, you know, we get stressed out, we walk around shoulders to our ears, we don't sleep, we don't eat, we caffeinate, you know, whatever it is, you're going to start, you may feel like death warmed over for a couple of weeks, but your energy is going to pick back up. You're going to find peace in moving forward. You're going to begin to really, truly heal. What's behind this higher perspective as your perspective shifts? Let it go. You've done this far too long, Virgo. It's time to let it go. What a message. Virgo, I'm wishing you guys a wonderful end of November. Trigger warning, I guess. Goodness. I don't know. I'm sending you guys so much love. If you found this resonated for you, like, share, subscribe, comment. If I can be of any assistance in any way, you can reach out to me in the description box below, as well as the About section of the page. I am sending you guys so much love, prayers, healing, all you Virgos out there. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.